If you never heard of Jose Silva, please do your homework. This man is a pioneer of mindset change, and he was able to uncover some extraordinary, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Extraordinary abilities that the brain could do, that manifestation can do, that meditation can do if done properly.
And I liked it.
Hola, welcome to I Like That podcast. I am your host, Shani Billion, and today I want to talk about blah blah blah, manifestation and mindset change. I I have been hearing and experiencing asking for something but not receiving it in the way that you thought that you would receive it, right? Like I'll ask for something and I'll get it, but it doesn't look like or feel like exactly how I thought it would be. It is what I wanted, but the packaging is just different or the delivery was different. I was just talking I was talking to my friend and she was like, "Yeah, I asked God for a new car, but then I got into a car accident and my car got totaled out." Like I wanted the new car, but I wasn't expecting me to get into an accident to total my car, you know what I'm saying? And so it's been helping me to keep an open mind about different things that are happening in my life. It all is totaling up to what I've asked for. It just doesn't look or feel exactly the way that I thought it would. So talking about asking God for a complete mindset change. Now, I did this probably 3 days ago, maybe four. I was like, God, I just want to have a complete mindset change. I was noticing some of my thought processes that I was having, like reoccurring thoughts that I can see that I was thinking every single day. And I'm just like, you know what? These thoughts are not serving me. These thoughts are not serving me, and I'm over it. And God, I would like to have a mindset change. I would like to have a clean slate. And I told God, like, when I get this mindset change, I'm gonna reprogram myself for thoughts that are serving me for where I feel like I am right now or where I feel like I'm headed in my life. And that's on in financial way, that's in relationship way, that's in a personal way, you know, in just about every way, in just about every way, to be completely to be completely honest. And maybe like 2 days ago, the next day, so 3 days ago, the next day after I asked God for that, I called my dad and I was talking to him about something completely different. And he told me about Mind Valley. Now, Mind Valley is a hub for different programs. And when I say programs, I mean like mindset change program by Jose Silva. It's not called that. I'm gonna put exactly what it's called right here because it has slipped my mind because I just started. But my dad was like, "Yeah, I'm doing this program and it's amazing. And the only reason why I'm doing this program is because you told me about Jose Silva probably like a year ago, which he not lying." I did tell him about Jose Silva and I did read the Silva Method, which I will put right here and it's in the description. Now, if you've never heard if you never heard of Jose Silva, please do your homework. This man is a pioneer of mindset change, and he was able to uncover some extraordinary, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Extraordinary abilities that the brain could do, that manifestation can do, that meditation can do if done properly. Now it has boomed in the way that it has. It wasn't a popular thing back then when he first got started. People thought you was weird as hell when you was doing meditation and stuff like that. Like, what the hell he got going on? In America, it was all about get to the bag, get to the bag, get to the bag, get to the bag, get busy, get busy, get busy, get busy, busy, business, 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 business. And he was in that rat race for a minute. He built radios and things like that. And when he stumbled upon this meditation method and in different ways. I'm gonna put an insert right here so you can hear him explain it. Roll the clip.
You improve the mind, Richard. The mind is a common denominator. Everything has to do with the mind. You improve the mind, you improve everything. That's a standard right there.
Everything.
Every application of the mind improves if you improve your mind.
Yeah. And of course, that has to do with the way you think and the way you feel about, not only about yourself, but
your
about
understanding.
Other people.
I mean, your whole concept changes of life. It's like being born again. You see, you spend all your lifetime to develop 100% of the use of the left hemisphere, very little of the right. Mm-hmm. Now it's like starting all over again. Not but starting with the right brain hemisphere to start and build it up and use it as much as you have used the left one. So it's like being born again, all over again. So a person who starts to use the right brain hemisphere is a different person. It's not the same person anymore.
How are they different?
I mean, in their feelings about life, about you don't want to hurt anybody. You want to gain, helping others gain. You don't want to gain at somebody else's loss, and things like this.
Right. All good things.
Okay. So I was very interested in this when I first stumbled upon Jose Silva, probably like a year ago, when I read the Silva Method. I did do some of the meditation practices that were taught in this literature. Did I stick with it though? No, I did not stick with it. But once I started doing those meditation practices, I did notice a difference in my energy throughout the day, and the way I was seeing what I was asking for pop up in my reality. And but the thing, the kicker was, it didn't look, it didn't feel, and it didn't come the exact way that I thought that it would. So it also helped me to keep an open mind and seeing this pattern and seeing that whatever we're asking for, whatever we're meditating on, whatever we're praying for is always on the way, but it may not look the way that you thought that it would. And I'm gonna tell a little bit of my business right now. Going through a complete change in life, financially, in relationships, and physically too. Uh, moving around, traveling. It has really helped equip me to change, to welcome change and to invite change and to know that change is an inevitable thing. And that also helped me to understand that I am being nurtured for what I asked for. I'm being nurtured for what I asked for. But I feel kind of like shit, while I'm in process, while I'm being groomed, while I'm learning these different skills that are required for me to build financial wealth in my family, and not only build that financial wealth, but to gain the wisdom to teach others how to build financial wealth, to put money in places that it will multiply and duplicate itself. I had to unlearn things that have been taught to me, or unlearn things that I see in society to be normal, set myself aside, and allow myself to learn something completely new. So the Jose Silva method, the book, has definitely helped me to get in the flow state of that, and to put some effort on it with my thoughts, put some effort on it with my energy. Now, with starting the program, I'm literally on week one, and we haven't even started the meditation practice. We've just gone and done an intro of what's going to be included in the background of Jose Silva. And I want to talk a little bit about his background. This man, the background of his practice, he started out with um, practicing with his children. He was very interested in hypnosis and things like that. He started out with his children and getting them into a state of mind where they were more inviting to suggestion, right? And when they got into that state of being invited into suggestion, and this is the breakdown of the different levels of the mind. In this level, you're majority of the time you're asleep, but you're also the most, you know, open to suggestion. So he was able to get his kids to get into that level. He calls it your level, to get into that level. And they were able to learn better. Their grades went up. And they also, surprisingly, were able to foresee the questions that he was going to ask. At first, they were just answering the questions that he was asking from their textbooks. They were able to answer them correctly while they were on their level, while they were in their state of meditation. I know this sounds crazy while I'm saying it. They were able to answer the questions with accuracy by tapping into the infinite energy, by tapping to the all knowing, by tapping into their higher self, by tapping into their intuition, their God mind. They got so good. They got so tapped in and turned on, as Abraham Hicks would say it. They got so tapped in and turned on that they were starting to answer questions before he asked them. Before he would ask who was the 25th president, she was already. Before he even got it out of his mouth, she was able to reach a level of clairvoyance. Ultimately, read his mind. The neighbors noticed a difference in his children so much that they asked him, "Hey, I need you to teach my babies what you teaching your babies." Not only was he able to do the same with their children, they was like, "Hey, I'm gonna need for you to teach me what you do, what you teaching the kids." And he started to teach them in his living room. His living room could no longer hold the capacity. He moved into having hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people come to his seminars to learn this technique, to learn how to use, and I truly believe, a higher percentage of your brain. And celebrities started to use this, business entrepreneurs started to use this, and they were able to decipher how to move. They were able to decipher what their calling was. They were able to learn different things. There are people who use this method to learn how to play the piano, to learn how to speak different languages. It is an amazing story. So please, if you have never heard or read about Jose Silva and his teachings, please go and do your homework. I will link my favorite videos in the description along with the book. I listened to the audiobook, which I highly recommend you listen to the audiobook, because his daughter did inserts in this audiobook to guide you through the meditation. And I believe that that was mwah. You know what I mean? Mwah. It was beautiful. So again, yes, I'm gonna put that in the description. And I am starting this journey now. If you want to follow with me on this journey, again, I'm in week 1. Type "read your mind" in the comments. And I got you. And I will give you weekly updates of what's happening to me and how I've been able to get into my level and what I've been able to call into existence for me. And we gonna go from there. We gonna go. Here's a picture of Jose Silva. And here's a picture of the man Vishen. Please don't let me mispronounce this man's name. But he also has an amazing story, which I will include in the description. And he has made it one of his life's mission is to continue this man's teaching, because once Jose Silva passed away, it started to dwindle away, his teachings, and that's why you probably haven't heard of it yet. So this man was like, you know what? I stumbled upon Jose Silva when I was 14 years old, and this is his story. He stumbled upon Jose Silva when he was 14 years old. He had really bad acne. This man manifested clear skin. I manifested clear skin, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Sure did. Sure did. Didn't know that that's what was occurring. Didn't know that that is what I was doing. But I just started visualizing myself with clear skin, and I started being thankful for the clear skin that I had, and it just did what it do. So if you want to know the skin regiment, if you want to know the skin regiment, that's what it is. But he also bumped into Jose Silva when he was 14. He had really bad acne, and he started using Jose Silva's techniques to clear his skin. And when he did, he was sold. He went into college, and once he got into college, he started getting into the rat race of life, doing things that college kids do, drinking, smoking, partying. But once he got out of college and he realized, okay, I done got this degree, but this degree ain't doing shit. It's something about adversity that bring you back on home. It's all about going through some shit that just bring you back on home. And he started doing the Jose Silva method again at that point with his new knowledge, and he was able to double, triple, quadruple his sales. He was able to then leave that job, start his own business. He was started to, you know what I'm saying, it was starting to open up for him. Everything was starting to open up for him, and he said, you know what, people got to know about this. People got to know about this. People got to know about this, and this is the same way that I feel. It's the same way that I feel. So I am excited to be a part of Mind Valley. Mind you, I am not getting paid. I have no sponsorship, no affiliate situation with Mind Valley. I should. But I don't. So I'm doing this strictly because it was put into my reality because I asked. I asked for reprogramming from God. And God said, okay, here you go, boo. Get to reprogramming. I'm super excited. So thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. I'm excited. And before I go, and I do want to touch on the synchronicities. You know the girlies who see 111, 222, 333, 444, 1111? Those synchronicities aren't for no reason. They're not. And yeah, I want to tell a story about Jose Silva and the synchronicity. So he had a dream about a number, and he thought that, okay, wait, let me take it back. Let me go back. I ain't go back far enough. So he was about to quit. He was about to quit his teachings because he said, you know, God, I got these people in my living room and I need some bread. I'm teaching these kids parents, I need some bread. I got stuff, I got bills. I got payments to make, and I'm not getting no bread off of this. And he said, you know what, I'm gonna quit. But God that night showed him a dream with 4 numbers. And he thought that it was gonna appear on a license plate. So a couple days later, his friend asked him, he said, you know what? I want to go, I believe it was a market. Please don't quote me on this. He said, I want to go to a market or a gas station or something he wanted to go, but it was like on the other side of town that they had to go to. So Jose said, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. I'll go with you. He went with him. He told his friend about the numbers. When they get to the market, wherever they was at, the friends pulled a lottery ticket and said, ain't these the numbers that you told me about? Jose said, yeah. Tell me why that man won $10,000 a day. And $10,000 back in the day, that was like 50 bands. 50,000. And he was able to continue his practice. So those synchronicities are not for nothing. They're not. They're not for nothing, babe. They're not for nothing, babe. So thank you so much, Jose. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much, Jose Silva. Thank you so much, Vishen. Vishen, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, sir. Thank you so much, Mind Valley. Again, if you want to follow along with me, make sure you drop that comment in. Yeah, make sure you drop the comment. That's it. And you already know. I'm going to include everything that we talked about in the video today in the description. To the heart necklace, to the lip gloss. I ain't got on too much today. You know what I'm saying? Got my natural out. Got my natural out in the sun. But I also will include the Mind Valley link down below, as well as the audiobook for the Jose Silva method. And like I said earlier, a couple of my favorite YouTube videos that really put me on to who Jose was, where he was from, and how he started his practice. And that's it today, boo. I was just wanting to come and drop in, pop in, and tell y'all how I asked God for a clean slate and the ability and the opportunity to reprogram myself, because I was having a lot of thoughts that just ain't serving me no more. Having a lot of thoughts that don't mean me no good. Having a lot of thoughts that was like yesterday's news. That's not helping me in no way. And what he say, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. And what he gave me? What he gave me, an opportunity. So I'm going right up in that bit. Right up in that bit. So you know I'm going to gas you up. You know I'm going to gas you up. You know I'm going to gas you up. You are paying attention to the synchronicities. And I like that about you. You know that you are powerful. Powerful as hell. As fuck. And I like that about you. You know that you are a part of the everything. You are an extension of God. You are an extension of the infinite energy, and you have access to the knowledge. And I like that. You know that if you ask, you shall receive. And I like that. You are open to receiving what you ask for, even though it doesn't look exactly how you thought it would. And I like that. I like that. You are forever, forever and always seeking wisdom. The wisdom is on you. The wisdom is on you. And wherever you go, wisdom is laid and left there like residue because of your presence. And I like that. You just tuned in to another episode of I Like That podcast. And I like that. And I like that. And I like that. I'm going to leave you with my favorite affirmation, as I always do. Well, I don't always do, but I should. And that favorite affirmation is, everything is always working out for my good, no matter how it looks at any point in time. I said everything is always working out for my highest good, no matter how it looks, no matter how it feels at any point in time. Thanks so much. Love y'all. Catch y'all later. Bye.
And I